22nd day of March, 2003. I left home shortly after 8:30 on foot towards the city. I said goodbye to the outside of my body. I was going in. The magpies were squabbling in the park. A little fountain splashed chemical bubbles over its lip. Traffic swarmed and swam round Vauxhall Cross like crazy fish with teeth. And anything could be real in a country where red kites were spreading east, and now we had February swallows. Planes for Heathrow roared not far enough overhead, shedding jet trails which pointed over there, those other places where all the frontiers end with a question. All that's left are a dozen copies of my elastic self in blue. Molecules trapped in time, my image, arching, breathing, prone, across a dry and azure pool. There will be no evaporation. My 12 blue selves embody our contract with pleasure, sing the hymn of praise for impurity. I was semi-permeable. One copy holds a mirror. Everyone around me is weeping, addressing themselves to 5 gold spheres, bubbles in which they can see the tears that may be theirs. Every still life should showcase animals. Here, trapped gas has rounded the belly of the lamb, and even photocopying shows the film over the fish's eye. In death they whirl and fly in my Xerox arms. A goose, herrings, a crab, 2 mice, a skate, 3 rabbits, a starfish, rats, and a squid. Bouncing on the copy surface tension of the oval pool, all of us blowing and blown under the sticky water, circling in the blue dry solution, circling in the gorgeous mess of our own gravity. I thought I knew my death. I thought he would announce himself with all the little creaks and groans you hear of. That we'd get friendly and walk our walk of 2 drunkards with him chattering inside me about lumps and arteries and his gift of pain, which would be too big to wrap properly. That some way into our courtship, he'd give me the look and I'd implode like a ripe mango. I thought I knew my death. So when, after a bee buzz of an afternoon, the rain started and the fine hairs rose on my neck, and the long hairs tugged my scalp and my mouth stank of seaweed, and a tingle ran round my wrists, I didn't recognize her. She lit a green flame over my head, and even then, I didn't get it. She threw me yards back, traced her filigree red cartoons on my palms until I was gone, and still, I didn't know. He paces the garden, hunting in the borders where nothing's in the right place. A shrub growing small harmoniums. That can't be true. And what are they doing there? Those flowers with the faces of bereaved dogs and scared kittens. Bindweed, made of paperwork and damp beer mats, is flourishing in the shadows, but what's needed now is a spot in sunlight most of the day. Find it. Dig deep, because the picture on the packet shows it'll look great, bloom a good part of the year. The flower is the color her soul has traced in the eyes of those left behind. The color in the 6th band of the rainbow she lets us glimpse every now and then. tower of the winds as tall as this one in another city. A steeple filled with fire by the incendiary raids of a coalition of the unwilling. Nocturnal shocks pound the citizens who survive, blast them out of their beds into the streets, children bundled under their arms. The gutters flame. Dust is alight. I was born in a city to come and go safely through the boroughs, carrying inside me every morning's news. Pictures of soldiers in places they didn't want to understand, made to fight for loose change, for the hell of it, for a can of oil. I live here, the smell of print and ashes in my nose. Opens its dark portrait of a rectangular mouth and says, "Believe in a lass. Believe in mourning and a proper afterlife, which you will come to understand once you strip off, fall in, and swim in ink." Glass roof shattered over my desk. Little cubes pitted my laptop, settled angled deep on the rug. Silicon dust flew inside and outside my clothes. I tasted it on my lips. I swept and dusted, bore off a ton of fragments. The heart of each piece milky blue in the light. Oh, alchemy of self-cleanness and therms. I breathed glass. It settled in my hair. I felt fine grit in my sheets that night, in my sleep and out of it, when I stirred. I woke up to bare sky over my books. My flesh was glass. I spoke in little clicks and chinks, and my transparent self went about its business all that day, usual. Second day of March 2003. I left home shortly after 8:30 on foot towards the city. I said goodbye to the outside of my body. I was going in. The magpies were squabbling in the park. A little fountain splashed chemical bubbles over its lip. Traffic swarmed and swam round Vauxhall Cross like crazy fish with teeth. Anything could be real in a country where red kites were spreading east, and now we had February swallows. Planes for Heathrow roared not far enough overhead, shedding jet trails which pointed over there, those other places where all the frontiers end with a question. All that's left are a dozen copies of my elastic self in blue. Molecules trapped in time, my image, arching, breathing, prone, across a dry and azure pool. There will be no evaporation. My 12 blue selves embody our contract with pleasure, sing the hymn of praise for impurity. I was semi-permeable. One copy holds a mirror. Everyone around me is weeping, addressing themselves to 5 gold spheres, bubbles in which they can see the tears that may be theirs. Every still life should showcase animals. Here, trapped gas has rounded the belly of the lamb, and even photocopying shows the film over the fish's eye. And death they whirl and fly in my Xerox arms. A goose, herrings, a crab, 2 mice, a skate, 3 rabbits, a starfish, rats, and a squid. Bouncing on the copy surface tension of the oval pool, all of us blowing and blown under the sticky water, circling in the blue dry solution, circling in the gorgeous mess of our own gravity. I thought I knew my death. I thought he would announce himself with all the little creaks and groans you hear of. That we'd get friendly and walk our walk of 2 drunkards with him chattering inside me about lumps and arteries and his gift of pain, which would be too big to wrap properly. That some way into our courtship, he'd give me the look and I'd implode like a ripe mango. I thought I knew my death. So when, after a bee buzz of an afternoon, the rain started and the fine hairs rose on my neck, and the long hairs tugged my scalp and my mouth stank of seaweed, and a tingle ran round my wrists, I didn't recognize her. She lit a green flame over my head, and even then, I didn't get it. She threw me yards back, traced her filigree red cartoons on my palms until I was gone, and still, I didn't know. He paces the garden, hunting in the borders where nothing's in the right place. A shrub growing small harmoniums. That can't be true. And what are they doing there? Those flowers with the faces of bereaved dogs and scared kittens. Bindweed, made of paperwork and damp beer mats, is flourishing in the shadows, but what's needed now is a spot in sunlight most of the day. Find it. Dig deep, because the picture on the package shows it'll look great, bloom a good part of the year. The flower is the color her soul has traced in the eyes of those left behind. The color in the 6th band of the rainbow she lets us glimpse every now and then. There is a tower of the winds as tall as this one in another city, a steeple filled with fire by the incendiary raids of a coalition of the unwilling. Nocturnal shocks pound the citizens who survive, blast them out of their beds into the streets, children bundled under their arms. The gutters flame, dust is alight. I was born in a city, to come and go safely through the boroughs, carrying inside me every morning's news, pictures of soldiers in places they didn't want to understand, made to fight for loose change, for the hell of it, for a can of oil. I live here, the smell of print and ashes in my nose. Opens its dark portrait of a rectangular mouth and says, "Believe in a lass. Believe in mourning and a proper afterlife, which you will come to understand once you strip off, fall in, and swim in ink." glass roof shattered over my desk. Little cubes pitted my laptop, settled ankle deep on the rug. Silicon dust flew inside and outside my clothes. I tasted it on my lips. I swept and dusted, bore off a ton of fragments. The heart of each piece milky blue in the light. Oh, alchemy of self-cleanness and therms.
Them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version.
1, 2, 1, 2. Beautiful. I am quite happy to be playing this game again. I've actually been thinking about it quite a lot. So let me get my controller set up. Audio seems okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So last time, we made it through the mines, we killed another human. We also slew a dragon, which was nice. I'm very happy about that. And we have arrived in Grand Trad to assassinate Luis. Is he a duke? Noble? Some sort of guy?
That's terribly unfair.
And I believe we need to meet up with, not Stroll. Stroll is right next to me. What's the other guy's name? Big guy. What's wrong? The Hushed Honeybee Inn is in Sunshade Row. Give your map a look if you need a reminder of where that is.
That's terribly unfair.
Why is there an Elda in this sacred capital? Oh, no, let's see if Stroll have anything to say. No. What? I do? Oh, pressing the wrong button, that's why. This journey was a rough one. I came across a horde of Goborns and thought I was going to die. I suppose it is reckless to be in this line of work with just a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. Wait, what's the point of complaining to an Elda? You must be more exhausted than I thought. You must be more exhausted. Get away from the accumulator.
Come off it.
An Elda again. Ugh, and it's the same one that was skulking about earlier, too. Holy hell, woman. You dare to show yourself here just as the royal funeral is taking place? Oh, this is a bad omen. Hurry up and get out of here. Your kind will only make the Magla stronger. Wow, this lady's one to talk. It's not like she can actually tell how much Magla is in the air. Ugh, an Elda.
Whatever will I do?
I'd advise against any detours right now. Sunshade Row is just down the stairs on the corner with the carriage rank right in front of us.
Whatever will I do?
Is it? I suppose I could, look at my map, huh?
What now?
Map.
All right.
Map. There we go. So they want us to go that way. Gotta have a sprint. It's this place. This way.
That's terribly unfair.
Just pathetic.
And Elda, how pitiful. Whatever, I'll take it.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Don't give a toss who's king. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes.
Got it.
But where's the inn? I suppose we should ask around. A cute little rat. Why don't you pick up the rat?
Do you need something?
The Hushed Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folks in there, you know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Jesus, they have fucking gallows. Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way.
Damn.
That accursed landlord. Told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me.
Hey,
Hey, you. Fancy a riddle? Where's one sure to find the kind-hearted in this country? No idea. Right up on those gallows there. Yep, the people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes.
well,
By the way, you're not from the capital, are you? What brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row.
yeah.
Ah, the Honeybee. What business might one have there? Well, the gallows are empty. She's cute. I like her outfit. When will the next execution be? Oh, I can't wait. That last Nadia was a sight to behold. It's not often you get to see such pathetic cowering. You have lost all cute points. I think you deserve the wall.
What am I supposed to do here?
Idiot peasants.
Out of my sight, filthy little Elda.
Come on.
Someone's shouting from upstairs, but don't let it get to you. You haven't done anything wrong.
What now?
Map?
All right then.
Ooh, I can go all sorts of places. The heck is this? You look worse than me. Sorry, brother. I'd give you a coin if I could. So this must be... what is this? Gloam Hall. If it's an igniter shop, they're doing a good job disguising it. Either way, we need to be elsewhere right now. Do we? More cute rats. Oh.
It's terrible.
Being executed is bad enough, but having no one left to grieve for you after dying is just... tragic. Tragic. Tragic magic. Don't look at me, damn Elda. How contemptuous of him.
Got a moment?
That's not the way to the Hushed Honeybee Inn. You don't know that.
Supposed to do
I
here?
suppose she does.
All right then.
Oop.
All right then.
Alright. Just straight. Oh my gosh. I'm fighting with the controller.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough. What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can
Why are
bet
you
they'll
all
see you as the
fucking
smart.
scared of it? You're all being paranoid and like stereotypical. Or stereotyping.
Hey, you there?
What are you doing here? This ain't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an Elda. I see. So that's why. What do you mean? Take a look around, mate. The people who gather here have a little something in common. Another like you, Parapus like us. I won't pry, but it's safe to say we've all been through the ringer, we have. Yeah, see? There's allies to be found here. They're just people. Who act all pompous and hoity-toity. Yeah, they're gonna look at you fucking weird. Hey, it's Grius. We heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you, I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade rose and you're dead. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Glad to have you back, Grius. Is there anything else to talk about here? No. He doesn't even acknowledge that I'm here.
This place.
This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Ooh, who is this?
Papa!
Oh,
Well,
no
hello,
way.
I'm Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
Grius, you dog.
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey!
Oh, I like her
wasting away
dress.
over here. Where's my order?
It's like a quilt.
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
Neither did I, Stroll. I'm really happy for him.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now,
Oh, so she's
as
not
for
your
the
wife,
rest of you,
Grius?
after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Grius, you gotta make the moves, man.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
What was that? Potatoes and Roma tomatoes?
Oh, spicy. I cover my tongue.
Come on, Stroll. Can't you handle a little
Pipe
spice?
down and eat, boy.
Yeah, listen to Grius.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. one of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the Resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
Yeah.
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
No, not at all.
Grius, do you have a plan?
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
God damn this. Let's do it.
Great. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Understandable.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her?
Yeah. Why not?
Look at that.
New memorandum. View from the window. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of the city from beyond the closed shutters.
Hey,
After nothing but the hard ground of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. You can handle Grius' daughter, can't you? You just don't want to do it. Guest room, Maria's room. Can I, like, go downstairs? Wait, so she's... Oh, okay. Door is locked. Does this room belong to Grius' daughter Maria? Doesn't look like it's a guest room.
Please enjoy your
Fabienne. Grius and I go some ways back. Please, make yourselves at home. Am I this bad at this? I can turn the camera. I am this bad at this. Ugh, I just sneeze. Fabienne's groceries for the inn are all lined up. I don't want to get in your way, so I'll leave them alone. The little rat's in the hole. there's a mousetrap and some cheese. That's kind of cute. Their little blinking eyes. All right, Maria.
Did you need something?
I can't sleep. Let's play a game.
I can't sleep.
You can't relax?
Your job must be hard.
I'm sure your job is much harder.
Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Never seen a book? Want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
I like her little crown thingy.
There's
Flower
so
crown.
many pictures. Are all books like this?
it's
Miss Fabian
a
told me how
manga.
to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard.
Aww.
Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Aww. You sure you're alright?
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me?
Maria, you're just a cute little
Then it's
angel.
a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? I've heard
Pinky
his
promise.
job can be really dangerous.
Better fucking pinky prom. Yeah. She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells
Oh,
the
no.
virtue of the healer.
She's way too young to be
Nurture
doing
thy
that.
bond
No.
with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I ain't using a goddamn child soldier.
Thank you.
Oh well.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
Sure it'll work. Why are these my options? I'll ask him to stay.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict.
I mean, that's contradictory.
All are friends, deserving of help.
Idealism.
Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place?
If that were true, there would be no rich and poor.
No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all.
Well, you know, you could spend some more time with.
We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
He won't be back tonight. We can read some more.
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Grievous
Yes,
isn't
please.
coming back.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Grand Cathedral. Catedral. Local map. Weapon shop, armor shop, general store, magic shop.
Let's go.
Gotta head down San Lumeo Street. Turn right. Get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops. Okay, yeah. Tried to go down that way. Elda, huh? Things must be hard for you too. I wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats.
Yeah.
I hope so. Stroll, what was your implication of that, huh? Were you thinking the same thing I was? The heck?
Huh.
Academia.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
Oh, I really don't like Moore. He talks too much.
That's a good kitty.
Oh yeah, you're gonna talk to me about healer, right?
Well then.
Realize that is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you all are gifted with.
What?
Task.
All right.
Stand fearless in the face of change. That indeed is the truth of archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, yet now their tales are largely forgotten.
That means...
The hero standing alone is no hero at all. Their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. Archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. I am sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. Your outwardly royal virtue. Okay, this does seem important.
This one's important.
Forward and prologue. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis, the Archmage. Healer archetype to rank 10. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Aren't you, I mean, I know, I guess it's kind of obvious that Grius is gonna fail. But I mean, you're kind of just explicitly saying it here, yeah? Or implicitly.
Please.
Need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. I don't really want to.
However, you see...
Assure you, it'll be mutually beneficial.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? No, not really.
But for that...
One day I'll have to face Count Luis. Yeah, that's today, brother. Jeez. Poor writing. Poor writing. And they try to ham in game mechanics as part of the story and spur a hero to grow and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth. I don't care anymore.
Regards.
I really don't like you.
Welcome.
Skill Inheritance is now available. You can now spend Mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. Ooh, I like that. So you can just grab a bunch of skills, put them on a single archetype. Nice. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Skill list. Set skill. You would think... Oh, it costs money. Okay. If we go over here... We'll put Bont and Blizz on Seeker. Let's do HP recovery.
Watch this.
Okay, so I can't just keep adding skills. Ah, okay. Okay. Stroll only does have the warrior.
What would you care to know?
No. Fast forward. Thank you.
Now then.
Okay, need to reach rank 20. Is he a different color? Yeah, he's kind of orange, right? Brassy. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. I need to get healer to level 10. I feel like we've got a while for that. Let's just get out of here. Yes.
You'll come again.
I don't like you more. You're useful, sure. But nothing you say is of substance. It's all just fluff with you.
Sod off.
Sod off.
Hey, mister!
She said, don't say bad things about other people, but saying bad things about Parapus is A-okay. Why is that? Because I don't get in trouble for saying stuff like weird ears or no horn. And so, wait, hold on. You don't have horns either, huh, mister? No painting. No grabbing apple cores.
You've come at a good time.
Yeah. I'm no thief. That sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You know, there's a guard standing right there. On order of the Sanctus Church. Accumulators are out there gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
That's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, you could exchange mag here. You need both, though, so I'll leave it up to you. Bye-bye.
Hey?
You keep away from me.
Whoa. That's a bit racist.
Say there.
Regolith Grand Cathedral. How much longer until the royal funeral? Another pipsqueak.
Hey, mister!
Me mum said she's going to see the royal funny roll. Not me, though. I'm gonna stay home and play with my dad.
Dear me.
All right then.
I will never get used to that being the map button. Right, this way.
All right then.
Hiccup. Sorry.
Proper aces.
Proper aces. What did I tell you, sir? We made it just in time. Must have come for the royal funeral, but the Grand Cathedral already so crowded I don't know if they actually made it in time.
Gone to shite, this has.
Ah, damn it. This is the worst. Looks like there's some bugs mixed in the spices. Can already picture the Clemar regular of mine. That Clemar regular of mine all red in the face screaming at me. Looks like I'll be down a customer from here on. Just, market it as foreign delicacy.
Amazing.
Hey, hey, hey. That's a big building. Actually, is that the sky? Got a very painted look. Hey, 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 hey. Just saying, hey. Let's go.
All right.
Let's find somewhere out of sight so we can change. Oh, here we go.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see
Perfect time
Grease?
to strike.
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
The call. What is this?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
Barbarian.
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
Okay, okay.
How can he say that?
This is madness at the king's own funeral.
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Yeah.
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Boo.
Hey, what do we...
No kings.
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
Can't be what?
The palace!
The palace.
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Some Deus Ex Machina.
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry?
Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden. Count Luis! Count Luis is there too!
They're all candidates. Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village
He's kind of high off his own farts.
Church did nothing. There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Count Luis, he's catching up to Forden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking? Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it! Hey, who are you? Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death!
Hey! Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal,
Excuse me.
pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Okay, I was wondering how that whole process was going to be enforced. It seems he's thought of that.
The damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius!
Should have grabbed the healer.
Damn it! Luis!
Alsus.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
What the hell is even happening? What?
He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Peril.
Grius. What is this? What the hell is this?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
Get a hold of
happening.
yourself. We've got company.
Pathetic. Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
You're being affected. Party members have a chance to be afflicted with anxiety. Oh, tell me about it. When you are ambushed into battle, or when they receive a critical hit. Unable to control archetype skills. Attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons, among other things.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourself.
100%.
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Off him?
Withdrawing.
And I can't use my archetype power.
It's okay.
Wait.
We can do this.
So I can use it, I just can't control it. Okay. That's good. Hmm.
Burn!
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Oh, flame of Argyll.
Thank God.
You weren't dead. Gets hit while the anxiety status is in effect. The enemy won't lose a turn when they hit him. I wish Grius didn't die. I really liked him.
I shall fight
But
as the
it was
noble
kind of
I am.
implied. Like, I was given the feeling that he would die, you know? Like, you know, you go to assassinate Lord Luis. Obviously, the game's not going to end here. I do wish he didn't die. I'm sure it'll be good for the story, but I really did like him as a character.
Let's stay calm.
Nice one, Stroll.
Yeah, he was fated to not make it, of course. Of course, now they like say, oh, the daughter has the archetype of the healer, so you should totally bring her with you on this crazy mission, right?
Come forth, royal soul.
I ain't doing that.
In the name of
I ain't gonna use no child soldier. Right? Just doesn't seem right.
Fire! I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
I am excited to unlock new archetypes, though.
Oh, please.
And I imagine we'll be getting a red-haired lady soon. Are they weak to ice? They, that makes sense.
I call upon royal power within.
It's okay. Vida's power.
What about... Oh wait, that's healing.
Helpful as ever. No holding back. I'll cut you
Here we
down.
go.
I'll show you the essence of truth. I won't hold back. Burn!
The healer is an amazing archetype. Healing and status restoration aside, the light attacks that come with it are amazing for the upcoming dungeon. Oh, spoilers.
Not bad. I shall rise to the
Nah, it's
occasion.
okay. I do want to use the healer, though.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
The man who sounded almost exactly like Grius.
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend.
I think she needs a new hairstylist.
He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a
Hulkenberg.
question for you. That power you wield is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you?
Observant.
You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but...
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is that?
Who is that?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help!
Ooh, another quilty dress.
Please help. I've still got family inside. Did he trap civilians in the cathedral? Yes, my family and more.
Moore's in there. Oh no.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to...
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury.
This really
of
the time to
refusing
think about that
equal
stroll?
fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius.
I
Objections,
do not
my
like
friend?
Moore. None that would stop you. It's going to be dangerous.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for...
What? He's very long-winded, and everything he says is mostly fluff. It's just, I don't know. Whenever I go to him, it feels like a chore rather than something I want to do.
No.
Military can handle it. Our aid is needed most within the cathedral. It's like Albie, man's been alone for decades, he's trying to make your visit last. No, it's like I'll be like on a mission, on an objective, and I'm like focused, you know, I'm locked in. All of a sudden here comes more going, oh hey, let's take you out of this and let's have a long, lengthy discussion about ideals and my book. And then at the very end, I'll tell you the little bit of information you actually need.
This is bad.
I mean, I don't oppose him as who he is. He can do who he wants. He can do what he wants to do, but, you know. Think about things I want to do, you know. Gotta get their money's worth, right? Separated. Girl, just jump across. Just take off those heels.
Damn it.
No way up now. Really? Really? You are two young athletic boys and one of you can fly.
Okay.
It's okay, we get the fun way now. Oh, speaking of which, auto recover, yeah? Wait. Yes. The amount of times where an obstacle could be avoided by just going into the archetype. Right.
No. Looks like they found us.
How do I do this again?
Right
lock
there.
there we go. Easy.
Keep the pressure on.
Forgot I don't have a sword.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Expensive medicine.
Oh, they saw us.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Weaklings. Alright, can go that way or that way. Let's go this way first. Nah, it doesn't go anywhere. Well, it does, but there's goodies over here. Pleading woman. That damn necromancer is attacking defenseless civilians. We can't just leave them. Come on, we have to help. Good boy, Stroll. You have a good heart.
Hack and slash. One left. I will fight with pride.
This will be a Bluetooth. One last trick for now. If you struggle with FP management, the mage archetype gets a passive or defeating an enemy in the overworld. Yeah, I read that just earlier this morning. I'm like, that's actually really useful. I'm really enjoying the mage archetype. Okay. Good luck with whatever you're doing.
Let's go. Maybe not.
Yeah, who's bot?
Through here?
I'm curious about the names of these spells. Why is bot fire? Are you unhurt? Unhurt. Are you unhurt? Is that a sentence people say? Are you unhurt? We're alright, thanks to you, but who are you? Which organization do you belong to? Please, please save my son, he's up ahead. We'll look for him. Please, wait here until we send word. Are you not really with the state army? Ah, well, makes no difference in the end. A rescue's a rescue after all. I'll watch over her. Sorry to make you do this, but please, look for her son. Even children get caught up in all this. Yes, yes. Unfortunate. suppose it's not as simple as just...
Great
Oh.
find. Keep it.
Sorry, Stroll, I wasn't fast enough to read you.
Oh, they saw us.
Ooh, one's got a bow. How fun.
Weak against this. Do it again. That worked like a charm.
Nice.
Keep the pressure on. Great find. Keep it.
Robust remedy. Wait. Oh.
I bet there's treasure around here.
So, was this... I can't get out. Help me. A child. He must be in this room.
Don't tell me.
We have to go further in.
Fine. Looks like it could be useful.
And then we'll duck under here. We found a little one.
All right.
Yeah, it was scary. You were very brave. Thank you, sir. Looks like he's okay. I'm gonna go get that soldier.
Thank goodness.
Thank you and well done. I'll get them to safety. You two should get out of here as well. The area ahead is much too dangerous. Honestly, I'm not sure even the state army can handle this.
No.
No, we've further business to attend to. Take care of the child, if you would. Thank you kindly for saving me, sirs. You be careful too.
Let's hurry.
Child is safe, so let's hurry.
Yeah.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Balm of Life, revive one ally, and fully restore HP. Nice.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Health incense. And we go up like this. That goes up again. Curious about going that other way now. Oh, I missed an item. I must explore everything. Keep thinking there's like a sprint button. Am I wrong in remembering that? Aha! I've discovered it.
Watch out.
That'll do it.
Okay, there's a chest over here.
Good find.
Breeze Igniter. A simple wind igniter enables a single target wind skill Mage Wind when equipped. Okay. So, if I go to equipment... Gallica, when are you going to become a party member? Put it in gear? Not gear. Weapon? No. Wait, ivory staff. Oh, that's much better. Accessory? Ah, yeah, okay. Endurance +3. Enables a single target one skill Mage Wind. Alright, we'll equip that. So we can use wind magic. And away we go. Thwart the Necromancer's scheme. Meet up with Hulkenberg. There we go.
Everything all right?
You're late. Were you waylaid by fighting? There were people struggling to get away. We couldn't just abandon them.
I see.
In that case, well done. Still, there are likely more who need assistance inside.
Look.
Tis a sorry mess that the royal funeral led to. I could never have imagined. Yeah, it's pretty ruined, huh? We have only Luis to blame. Launching an attack on the proceedings was unthinkable. That's not all he's done. That mad subordinate of his. You said he's after the royal scepter. Yes, no doubt to offer it to his master. Once Luis takes it in hand, I fear the whole country will bend to his whims. We can't let that happen. I mean, we can stop him, right? Let's keep moving.
Onward.
The entrance to the upper levels is ahead. Try to keep up. Girl, I don't know how you can move like that in those heels, but...
Damn it.
more power to you.
However...
You've got to be joking. That thing looks absolutely massive. What an absolute unit. We have to climb that whole way. This is going to take a while.
Yes.
Indeed we do. The royal scepter chamber is at the top. Let us make haste. What a cool looking place though, huh?
Hurry!
We're close now. It's just a little further.
Look at that!
The door's up ahead. Thank you, Galaga.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla?
And in a building like this.
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Is there a human here?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Already.
Look! The entrance!
Is that a raid from Evie? We're mass communicating. Hello, hello, and welcome in. I was not expecting that. How was your morning, Evie?
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
And also, happy birthday.
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to hold our advance.
That was good. I have 21 party hats on now. As you should. I would be disappointed if you didn't.
Best to seek another way.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
It is going very swell so far. I hope it will only get better.
Before we go any further, I would have my
I am playing
We must speak of the
Metaphor
man who is
Refantazio, which is kind of like a turn-based fighting game,
Were you a friend to Greece?
anime style. We just tried to assassinate a guy. It didn't go too well. One of her buddies died.
Arvid Alsace.
And now a lot of chaos is
Been
happening.
engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness.
I didn't expect you'd know
I
him.
wouldn't have expected you to know him.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guard.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
Oh yeah, we work for the prince, who's in a coma right
He
now.
is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well,
Well, why wouldn't we? We can't reveal the reason for the assassination, can't we?
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today.
Mm-hmm.
A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist?
Naturally. How about you?
Will we even be able to help? It's your decision, ultimately. No, of course.
Of course.
It's your decision. No, it's my decision.
Right. Not
Alright. And there's the human.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh,
Fabienne.
you're back.
Ooh. Sorry, Fabienne.
Have you seen Maria?
Maria?
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Did she find Grius?
Maria!
Don't move her.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing.
Oh.
Girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Wait, are those legit angel wings on her back?
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but
Damn it.
Should have let us do it, Grius.
Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Are there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work.
Yeah, why didn't we
No one's
continue
sure if that
fighting
human
inside
corpse
again?
is safe either. So it's just been left to...
Underground, there is a
corpse.
mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust
So
your
we'll
word,
go
can we?
through the mausoleum.
How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Okay.
Right. Let's hurry.
Popularity rankings. Check your approval rating by pressing L. Archetypes as manifestations of heroes can sense the fame of their user. You'll grow more popular naturally and by helping other people. So we gotta win. Our goal in this game is to win Homecoming King, essentially. The prom's coming up, and we need to be elected. Okay,
All right then.
you can instantly travel to locations you've previously visited through the map screen. Thank you. Wait, what was that?
All right then.
Grand Trad Mag Exchange. Ah, right. What do the people have to say?
I'm running out of options here.
We've made enemies of Luis. Do you know what that means? It's not just his elite private army we need to worry about. Luis himself is an extraordinary mage. Once he draws that magic-imbued sword of his, the only thing that awaits is death. Ah, Closere. What can we do against an opponent like him? Ah, why did I become a soldier to begin with? Sometimes I ask myself that question too. Talk. What business have you at the Grand Cathedral? We came to see Coronation Rock. We came to see the human. You came to see that monster. Don't come crying to me if you regret it. That's the human Luis cast aside. It's so creepy. Ugh, I'm starting to feel sick. Let's get out of here. But I want to go walk up to it. There are so many conversations around me.
What is it?
The hell's wrong with that rock? It's got people's faces growing on it. It's creepy. You dare call it such a thing? I'll have you know the biggest face on there is that of His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden. They seem to be the faces of people supported by citizens across the country. just as His Majesty in the sky said. In other words, perhaps the faces you see here are of people who have gained the public's trust. Trust, you say? How utterly ludicrous. What is going on with you two? Hello? Why are you running like that? The other side of the barrier. How utterly ludicrous, as if Luis could ever gain enough support to be on par with His Eminence. Forget the Rock. Is it even safe for us to be here? That human back there is far creepier. Disgusting human. Are the officials really leaving its corpse to rot? What happens if it... Ah, Closere. How has His Majesty's funeral come to this?
Look at that.
People are in an uproar. Herb. Sell your herbs, herb seller. Ah, it disgusts me how useless the state army is. Seems the debacle at the Grand Cathedral won't be resolved anytime soon. I'd wager they don't even know what to do with that human corpse. Perhaps they should have dissolved the army before worrying about the Mage Academy, The Mage Academy shut down. I don't know why myself. One day researchers like me had jobs there, and the next we didn't. We were robbed of our home, no thanks to the church's meddling. All this prejudice against Elder like you is their doing too, you know. They must have some motive, if you ask me. Good to speak with a kindred soul under the church's heel. Take this. I'd like you to have it, Ez. Good luck. Have I gotten to the top of the cathedral, or is this a breakdown? We were in the cathedral, and then she's like, we have to leave, it's crumbling. And now we're outside, and she wants us to go through a mausoleum to get to the cathedral. And they are stuck. She is stuck. They are both stuck. I don't know how to get them out of there. And I suppose I could, like, teleport away. Maybe that'd help.
Alright then.
Is that not the same place? Sunshade Row. Oh, so it's a different place in the... Okay.
Let's go.
Out of bounds prison, yeah. Oh yeah, I got her, and I haven't even looked at her stuff yet.
Alright
then. And as of yet, thou art but a nameless wretch. I like being a nameless wretch. In the time to come, we shall judge if thou art a worthy vessel for our power. The true kings who the people wouldst choose must be as a culmination of the heroes of Eld. If thou shouldst use thy power as 'tis meant to be, the path will open before thee. Hulkenberg is a great tank. Good to know. I like her halberd too. Huge fan of halberds. Use your strength for justice. Save the people. It's true that under the king's rules anyone could be crowned, even you. But I think stopping this calamity is way more important than worrying about that right now. I don't like the way the mage archetype looks. I think it's very silly. And like not in a good silly way.
What now?
Party. Oh, she's actually not in my party yet. Okay. She's just following me around.
Alright then.
Objective is... Ah, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's a follower, but she's not technically a part of my party yet.
What now?
This way. Birdies. Bye, birds. That looks very uncomfortable.
All right.
No lookouts that I can see. Will not be discovered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well,
so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
Even so,
I'd rather have avoided disturbing the dead, but I cannot let that stop us here. Oh yeah, do I want to go here yet? Oh wait, more was right there. Come on, can we go back to the inn, talk to Maria? Is that a thing?
All right then.
Let's go.
Oh. Stretch. Hello, more. Humans really exist.
Whatever.
Seen you a lot lately, elder lad. Thinking you'll stay a while. So be careful, there's been more guards around the area. They'll come after us, even if we aren't doing anything. Try and keep a low profile.
It's okay.
Heard about Maria? Okay. So no, can't do that thing.
What now? All right then.
There. No? There.
Let's go.
Maria is a great companion to rank up first, though.
I'm just incredulous.
I imagine she is. I don't want to use her, though.
Damn it all.
I just feel guilty.
I'm just
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
She doesn't see combat herself? Really? That's a thing?
Let's go.
We're going to catch him, for Grius' sake as well.
all right.
Just as I thought, this area has yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here.
Now, where was
More,
I?
more. Alright.
Ah, how good of you to come.
I shall study healer. Thousand. I have enough. Good. Yeah, see, this one doesn't look too bad. Magic, more agility, more luck, less strength.
Fascinating.
Hama. Healer, this is the archetype you sensed from Maria's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the... Yeah, okay.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
You hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Really?
I will help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Ooh, they use a mace. Heck yeah. Yes. Okay. Skill inheritance. Deals weak magic light damage to one enemy. Recovers HP each time a support attack lands in overworld combat. So it's healing between battle. I do want to have a healing ability in battle too, though. So we'll set that up. Very well. Stroll, you're just gonna stay as a warrior. Bye-bye, more. Wait. I'll pet the kitty. Now it's time to go.
You'll come again.
Let's get back to reality. Oh, goes gravity. The overworld healing is great. I once took 400 damage from bombs, but my companion smacking the enemies around nearly restored me to full health. That seems like it'll be really useful.
Look.
Leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Let's head inside. You all ready?
All right.
Doesn't it seem like?
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. We've no choice but to steel ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us.
Let's hurry.
The area looks clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Looking for stairs, huh? Magla's here is so dense. Seems as though it's locked. Unfortunate. This one too. Yeah. Right, okay, so it does hit. Good.
Wait.
Strange feeling from up ahead. But the mines were. What did you sense? I don't know, but I got a bad feeling about this. What's the plan, William? We're going in. Right? No time to second guess ourselves. You won't be able to properly explore that area at this point in the game. Just in case you spend 30 minutes looking for passages like I did. I certainly would.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
He has a really dumb looking helmet.
What? It can't be.
No way.
Greeks.
Alcest.
Well, that's it. Story ends here.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please.
Cutscene losers.
Of my failure, then. The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with His Highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I...
Total party wipe.
Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
Yeah, the little fluff at the end of the years is really coming on to me.
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken.
Now choose thy path.
Hear now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Aislinn Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg.
I'm sorry, can you say that
I
again?
am commander and last of the Honor Guard!
Does everyone just have an overwhelming urge to rip their heart out?
Take up arms in my liege's name!
Alcest, I will see you freed.
Peril. Well, hot damn.
I am sworn to. In his
Look at that
royal
mohawk.
name, with this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
You've unlocked synthesis skills, special cooperative skills, parties channeled archetypes. Access them by pressing A on a party member's turn. In order to perform a synthesis skill, party member with a specific archetype channel is necessary. Consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon. Oh damn, okay. Press team up. Raises a barrier that nullifies one / pierce strike attack for an ally. Raises a barrier that nullifies one elemental attack. Jump thrust. Undead Grius.
Roar with royal might!
No holding back!
Sorry, old man. You're going down. Healer. Weak magic, light damage. Do HP recovery to Struble.
We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
Another jump thrust.
I'm counting on you!
Behold my power!
A bit silly, but
Warrior! Perhaps not. Let's
Yeah,
make
okay.
an end of it. We'll combine our strength.
wait. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I like that. Alright. You need to heal yourself. Oh, I should have moved you to the back row. Why didn't I do that?
Moving to the front. Comrade, lend me your strength.
All right,
Comrade.
let's go!
Heal a flesh wound.
Give me your aid!
Deals weak physical / damage to all enemies. Oh, it can be done with either. Okay. I'm just gonna do diagonal. Wind magic. Ah, no.
Observe the enemy.
Draws enemy attention and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn.
Not now.
Do I think I can kill him right away? Yeah, there we go.
Alcest!
His Highness. And leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Pour one out for the fallen homie.
Okay,
Monsieur Grius.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Grius's momentum.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine?
It is.
It gives me this. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
You know I've got
Don't
healing
tis
magic.
nothing mean. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I mean... Say it's
I
up to
say
her.
it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Kinda don't want to. I want to keep going, but alright.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
Oh. At least he got that out of the way.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Grius entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving...
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death? Knowing the truth, may I join your cause?
Of course.
I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
I mean, do we need the prince to take the throne?
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome.
We'd welcome you.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Welcome aboard, Hulk.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I would stake my very life upon it.
Party can now study the knight. Oh, it's got 4 of them down there.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we gotta show her.
Show her what?
Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
When did we have? How long have we had that? Have we always had a picture of the prince?
His Royal Highness.
Wait, is it? He's in like a webcam.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
He's just
That mage
pulling
could be
this
the key
out
to
right
this.
now.
I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter.
One-way live stream.
Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
He's doing a sleeping stream on Twitch.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword.
Subathon.
The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for
Subathon.
now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today. So let's reconvene here tomorrow.
And we're the only viewers he's got. Poor guy.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
No.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
I mean, the plan was flawless, right? Sort of. He might have had it. He might have killed Luis if he didn't get Deus Ex Machina. Got us
You're
this
the one
far,
who's gotten
Gallica.
us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's
I
nice of
don't
you to say.
actually, but I think those words will help you.
My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do what...
Rank up.
Gotta focus on the here and now, not the past.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage. Nice. I approve of that. The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Or for the Kings of Magic, Reese would have pulled it off, I think. Yeah, I think he'd have a good shot. He surprised Luis. The blade was almost there. Alright, well, we should get some more rest tonight.
Let's rest.
I like my shoulder bag. I'd like to get one like that. I have a really cool canvas one that I have. I'm a little upset about it because it is just barely too small that I can't fit my laptop inside. Alright, objectives.
All right then.
Nameless wretch.
What now?
Quest. Save the prince from death's curse. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, isn't it? Alright, so end of mourning period. Is that going to be the day of calamity? Oh, it's not even the max star difficulty? Wait, is that what that was? Is that what the rank means? Huh. Well, surely that must mean that it's going to be the hardest quest we have, right? Aye, we officially have Hulkenberg now. Good. First aid. Okay, what's first aid? Weak HP recovery for one ally. Can only be used from the main menu? What? So like I have to come here outside of combat to use this? And she's weak to lightning. Same lineage. Automatically increases wielder's defense at the start of a battle. Deals weak physical strike damage to one enemy. Decreases their 3 turns. Alright. Needs rank 8. So do I want healer with him or can I inherit? Hold on. Need to visit. Do I have to visit more to change my archetypes? I think so.
What?
Oh, sorry. Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real knight. I confess I was relieved to see His Highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest, prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alsace's fight is a grand undertaking, and we cannot fail him. So I can't leave yet? I love the little mice back here. I love the mouse hole. I love the glowing eyes. First aid is to help you recover without using mage, healer, FP, or items. Okay.
I'm tired.
Oh, so we can't go. We're forced to rest. Okay. Can I not? Oh. Ah, okay.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
You tell him, Gallica. Apparently we've been invited to academia against my will.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life. until the tragedy of its loss.
You should have used your power, Agrias.
Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
The mag used by Agrias has been inherited and returned to William's soul.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested time and time again. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world.
Heroes Incense. You may come across items that grow your archetypes in various places. Similar to the Hero's Incense, you receive more. Here's them from the item menu. Experience directly to an archetype without having to battle. Okay.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing.
So it's like a rare candy.
You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention, and danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such, a smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too.
Sounds dangerous.
Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place.
I'm sorry, what?
If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
Why are you sending your cat to a battlefield?
If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. Soldiers couldn't possibly.
No matter.
No matter. Trivial. All of it. More important. A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will be only a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter, the plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
Waterstone. I apologize that we've commandeered your home.
Think nothing of it.
Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. Can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass. Not only for the prince, but for Agrias as well.
I'd say...
One last matter. I'm yet unused to the strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. William, you seem best suited to the task. This is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations.
All good.
I agree. You up for that, William? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my first rodeo.
True.
Captain.
Hmm?
Fitting title for a company's tactical authority, you know.
For real.
For real.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd better be served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Right? Let's make sure we're ready for this. Gallica, when it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Yeah, got it. Stay calm, everyone. You can do this.
Let's focus.
Necromancer takedown. That sounds so cool. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Luis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what would happen on the day of the prophesied calamity. Mission periods. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacomb entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. On a given day, you have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest at night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. Wait, what? You have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day. And you'll need your rest that night. If you spend time in town during the day, the night is yours. What do they mean, the night is mine? I'm already done with my daytime shopping and stuff. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can own your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is the key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely, and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. I was thinking, isn't Grand Trad just huge, all this running from end to end? You've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you can do something cool with it. Gria said that his sword was forged with magla. A little magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating, and see if you can stand on it. That's a little silly, but also kind of badass. Press B to hop on your blade and quickly ride through the area. You can increase your speed by holding Z up.
Congratulations on your progress thus far. What you've experienced is merely the prologue of Metaphor. The true journey is finally at hand. However, only the first 3 days are playable in this demo.
I got 3 days.
How you choose to spend your time, where you go, and who you spend time with is entirely up to you.
We should go.
First thing we need to do is head to the Grand Cathedral.
What's happened?
Alright. Is that the first thing to do? Looks like there's some person to talk to here.
Whatever.
Boy, elder lad, going somewhere. Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Rumor has it that Luis, you know the bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. I apologize for making you shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well.
So?
We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. I have things to do. Important things to do, like ride my new hoverboard. Orusant man dropped his mag pouch around here, and well, I'm a damn fool, so I wanted to cash it immediately. But it ain't raining today. The worse the weather, the better the conversion rate. So when the sun comes out, you'll be getting less. Really? It sells for more money the worse the weather. That is strange. But I'll accept it. Man in pain. Sounds like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. Can Marty McFly help? Do you have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing. I have 13 on hand. Don't share. No, I'll share.
You saved me.
People normally pay me no mind to... People normally pay no mind to Peripists like me. But you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. That was nice of you to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better. Psst, psst. Elda. 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 Go away. That sword on your hip. You're mercenary too. Sword on my hip? I don't know if there's a sword on my hip, brother. Hang on there, I was just kidding when I asked. You're serious. The State Army is desperate if they're resorting to the help of an Elder. In that case, let me give you a word of advice. I know some soldiers who made it out of the Grand Cathedral alive. A great many were afflicted with malady and poison. If you're really going there, make sure you prepare yourself at the church or the general store. Malady and poison. So I need... Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. Is there not... Where is the, like, map key? Ooh, well. Oh, what was that? A gold beetle. How fortuitous.
What can I do?
Activist woman. You're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experiences while here in town? Why do you ask? Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. No map key, but you can fast travel straight to the stores. Okay. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now we're collecting funds for our cause. It truly pains me to ask this of an Elder like you. Yeah. Thank you. I swear I'll use your donations as best I can. I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging. Looks like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Activist may help to hone my eloquence. That's going to take some time, so if you had other plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you think? Should we try to encourage her? Sure.
Happy to hear that.
The Peripis, the Ujif, Mastari, and of course the Elder too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like this is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects. But there's no guarantee they'll survive those. It's terrible.
I don't know about that.
You be careful too, please. I don't know much about the experiments myself, but I do know even though they're all over and are considered useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I don't have many people on my side and haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there, it gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Support was a source of encouragement for her. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Woo! I did it. I hear a voice. The present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee.
Brilliance.
This glow serves thee best at the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues, fulfill thy destiny. Fairy dust. Thank you for all your support. Where did you get fairy dust from? Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Ooh, I'm learning a lot. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, imagination. Solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. And I need that. I need to do that to strengthen my bonds, improve my archetype stuff.
Well then.
We had a hearty exchange of opinions. It's about time to get back to everyone. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night. Back to the hushed honeybee. The only thing that could brighten up times like this would be seeing the smile of an innocent child. Just look at Maria. So sad. I can't even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with, even for adults. Well, if it ain't one of Grius's chums, I have to tell you, it was a real shame what happened to him. But don't you worry, friend. Everyone around here owed that man a great deal. I've got no clue what your situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities. I have some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
Please, if you can help.
Fabia. A lot of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. My tolerance should improve. Too busy for now. I want to see what else I can do.
Just please, if you can help.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Stroll. Ah, there she is. Why is it that no matter how much I eat during the day, I feel oddly peckish just before sleep? Girl, so real. Almost all the shops I used to know in the capital have been replaced now, all the unfamiliar signs. I suppose time marches on, with or without us. That's how I feel going back to my hometown, too. It's familiar, yet different.
Please, if you can help.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Oh, yeah. I will be helping you, Fabia. Wait. Does this raise my endurance and this just gives me food?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Bring your own ingredients. Everything we have at the inn is reserved for dining services. Bidou meat, pristine clear water, red grass. Should have some bidou meat available.
You're a big help. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's get to it.
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in the pot.
Then...
That slice of meat is bigger than you, holy hell. Cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. Ooh. Oh, I could go for some French-style scrambled eggs. Alright, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Don't risk it? No. Cook it on low heat.
Let's try this.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice job.
Oh yeah, I'm using that real life knowledge.
All right.
Easy day. Didn't really increase a lot, did it? Continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Draws nearer. I got 2 more days before I have to buy the game. That necromancer mentioned a Day of Calamity. Mentioning Day of Calamity makes me think of the game. Oh gosh, what was it? Ooh, Bastion. That's the game. There's a calamity in that game too, and it's kind of the whole background of the setting. I should play that game on stream too. It's really fun. Luis's orders are not. 'Twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same. What the hell is that? I don't know, something screaming outside. Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The Day of Calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then.
What's happened?
Don't get mixed up with Luis's private army. Hey, Mustari man.
Can't see a single good
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. To put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mustari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on this medicine. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
You there?
We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Eldar even more. I've heard that all Eldar are anathema to the Sanctists. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they'd do business with you. I have to try. Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. St. Firmus Church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please, bring it to me. Should be on Sumlumio Street. I think they'll sell us the medicine. That's where we are, right? Sumlumio. Pagan's Dilemma. 4 days left. St. Firmus Church, Sumlumio Street. Reward for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You could even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Deadlines, yep. Is this really faster than sprinting? Right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. Is that faster? Okay, it is a bit faster. Alright, we are on Traveler's Voices. Through Traveler's Voices, you can see how other players spent their time. Spent time as supporters, spent time at... Spent time in Labyrinth, spent time in town. Took in the scenery, talked with a pagan, talked with an activist, heard a story from long ago, slept. Went into Regolith Grand Cathedral. Went into Belaga Corridor. Necromancer Takedown. Rank 11 healer. We did it with a rank 1 warrior. Just all warriors. That would be fun. Okay.
All right then.
Sumleo Street.
Let's go.
This should be where that church is, yeah?
What's happened?
Fool. Over here?
What on earth are you doing?
Young Nadia. No, wait. You're perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late. Am I that famous?
Grand, innit?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out. But more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn to cook from a parapus, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
Now what am I to do?
They told me if I even get caught setting foot in the Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nadia, but he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nadia are liars and cheats, and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, can I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee and then report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is, my employer has some high-priority guests coming soon. So if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th. I'd like to learn about their ingredients, what their kitchen's like. Sure, I don't know.
Thank you much.
It's like a bad idea to me.
Let's give it a shot.
I don't know, it's passed off as like a good-hearted quest, but... The Hushed Honeybee is really busy at night. When the sun sets, let's ask Fabian what we can do to help.
What on earth are you doing?
I already did that, though.
That reminds me.
So I have to go do it again. So be it.
All right then.
There. Should be right here, yes?
You.
I remember you, Elda. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. Huh? How did you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I've no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me?
What?
What job? A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I'd prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Proving your virtue through retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. I bet the pay would be decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. At least describe the job. But I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself.
Farewell.
Right.
Okay.
You little bastard, you. All right then.
Alright, so that quest was... Pagan's Dilemma. St. Firmus Church on Sumleo Street. We are on Sumleo. Is this the church? Doubtful soldier. That soldier is behaving most suspiciously. He's supposed to be keeping watch over the igniter shop. What does he hope to accomplish by fixing his gaze upon a fellow guard? Nah. I feel like that soldier across the street keeps looking at me. He's been doing it for a while now. He's a guard for the church, so he probably have higher rank. Did I do something wrong? So this is the church.
This I cannot fathom.
Ugh, inviting an elder into the church at a time like this, the sanctor should know that even holy beneficence has its limits. Would I not be here? Obviously not. Your very presence here goes against our doctrine. It's sacrilege. The scriptures tell us that the Elder are a dangerous tribe. They are the inheritors of a treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sanctism. The church offers charity to the people, but the truly devout know that the Elder are not people. Leave this place at once and be quick about it.
What?
Anyways. Closure. I can see that you're an Elder. I'll not turn you away if you've come here with a purpose. However, I do hope you will keep it brief. Breath of fresh air. Typically only make the particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let it be known that we practice generosity. By special exception for an Elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reed. For an Elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to even sell, that is, give them to you, is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude more than words of protest.
How may I share God's blessing?
Now, how may I assist? Pure. What is purify?
Let us share our faith.
But in potential, I can purify them for you. However, no matter how sincere you may be, you are still an Elder. You must demonstrate a basic understanding of sanctism if you expect my cooperation. Wisdom seems important. I require a breath of fresh air. I might also require some food soon. Closure. Alright. I have reportable quests.
Let's go.
Wait, what? Go back out, please. Thank you.
What now? All right then.
Sunshade.
Let's go.
What's it all got to do with us? I just can't stand it. Well, you're not getting off the book.
Marty McFly coming through.
You there?
My dear fellow, is that the breath of fresh air? Of course.
Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
praise be. I give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, where the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mustari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return the favor.
No.
You there?
What you did means the world to me. Thank you, truly, for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Alright, we got a rusted accessory, increases tolerance.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. To raise it by so much. Right, but what does it do? It's so rusty, I can't tell what it is. Get it appraised at a shop, anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Alright, I think it is time for me to go get some lunch. Oh, stretch. This has been really fun. I do enjoy this game. I think I will be purchasing it rather soon. And I'd like to see where the story goes. And hopefully I can get to that dungeon soon and start fighting again. I'm itching for a fight. But until then, I am going to make myself some food, and I will be ending the stream. Thank you for joining me again, Rune. I appreciate it. And thank you for helping me learn things about this game. So many plot twists, it's incredible. I'm looking forward to it. I like plot twists. What a twist. Alright.
What now?
Bye-bye, Rune. Take care and have a wonderful day.